Not the result I'm sure you guys wanted, but still seems like there's a lot you can take away from that game.
Yeah, one is take no penalties. We certainly, I think we had them on the ropes, and I think we played a great game. We played a solid game. I think the only thing I would take back are the penalties, and some of them weren't so smart. So I'd like to correct some of those discrepancies, try to make ourselves a little bit smarter out there. But ultimately, it was a great game, and I thought they played a great system, and they did what we asked them to do, and they played with pressure, and they played hard. So.
Especially for a young team to come back from the early deficit and take the lead, I imagine that's going to do a lot for confidence for a young group.
Yeah, absolutely. And we were led by 4 different people tonight as well, and that's a great thing to have points come up from different players all over the place and not have it just coming from one source, especially as a young team, to spread the wealth out a little. So I'm excited to see what we bring tomorrow. I know freshman legs, they're going to be a little bit tired, but St. Cloud's playing the same time, so we're going to do what we can to come back hard and strong.
What about the power play? I know I talked to Jackie afterwards. I asked if you guys worked on it a lot. She goes, not really, but
yeah.
Looked pretty good.
Yeah, well, it helps to have a couple of players who can bomb it from the point. Yeah. But yeah, we spent a little bit of quality time on it yesterday, and I'm sure that helped quite a bit, because the last time we had worked on it was the day of our game against Whitby. So we literally had not had an awful lot of time, and as you can probably tell, we didn't work on the 5-on-3 very often as well on the PK. So a couple of things to take away from it. Sure, they're going to readjust, I'm sure, and we're going to have to make some adjustments in ourselves, but I think our players moved it very well, and as freshmen again, handled the pressure.
And just lastly, what did you think of the crowd? I mean, I know you were saying a little bit about it in there, but big crowd, they were loud. I mean, a lot of support had to have made for a pretty fun environment.
Very cool. I mean, I don't know that I've ever, other than being in a Frozen Four or being in a quarterfinals for NCAA, ever had a crowd like that in a game that I've coached. So pretty amazing. I'm so thankful, to the school, but to the administrators, to everybody who had got the crowd to come. And obviously, it was a great event from Merrimack, and it was special to be a part of it.
Yes, thank you.